It's wet out. It's been blowing all night and raining all night. I'm kind of surprised the driveway feels solid this morning. Like an inch and a quarter of rain since I went to bed last night. When I came out, it had just kind of mellowed out and there was still a river. Hibernate in the shop for a little bit, then come out here. So I'm hoping it mellows out a little bit, especially with the wind. Of course, it already has. It's 20 miles an hour before I come out of the trailer this morning. Now down here, I mean, it's 5, maybe 10 if that. But where we got to deliver those 2 steers today, I don't want wind. Even if we can, I still got to get a hold of the other guy. Even if we can deliver to both people, I don't want wind. Because both of them are in tall trees. The one we're going to do today for sure, that one I got to back down I guess you'd call it a side driveway. More of a road, but it's still somebody's driveway. And unload through a gate. Whiskers, your pen got shoved way over. How come? Let's put it back up here where it belongs. And I mean, the guy's place is full of trees. The other one, you literally pull in and turn around trees. And then back along them, and they're all bigger fir trees. And you saw everything Ty fed these girls. They're just cleaning that stuff up. So probably I'll put another bale up there tomorrow, maybe Monday. Probably ought to think about it today, though. I don't know. Anyway, need both hands to walk the plank. Maybe one of these days, either Ty will be here early enough, or I'll bring the thing to hold my camera, you know. And then you can see me walk the plank. But hey, I don't have to feed at the other end because there ain't enough hay in this end to worry about. So, I just got to feed in these top 2 sections. What you think, girls? Huh? Yeah? Sapphire hungry? The rest of you hungry? Okay, I'll feed you. I got it put up there. Look a little closer. I think maybe the reason it seemed to not been used for a while is because nothing seems to line up. But that doesn't mean that it had to be out of line to hold the belt in line. And that looks a lot better than it did. That part's actually, that part right there, that's about how the best of it looked before I started. This is Rainey's coat, and it velcros. Let's see if I can show you. It goes through the hole. This goes down around her belly. And then, down around her belly. Then this hooks to that part of the Velcro, which needs to get cleaned off. And their undercoat is so fine and so whatever. I have literally been sitting in a chair here blowing air across this for, I'm doing both of them. Like I said, I still got to do the rest. I've got a good half hour into this, maybe longer. And then I got to do the rest of it. But Yeah, I don't like to come out of there. Pulled out a bit. I was just going to take you a little bit of video on that belt sander. The new wheels and bearings are on it. Nothing's adjusted yet. It's just on there. And Ty went down to narrow up the alleyway so we can bring those steers up and run them across the scale before we deliver them. Then Becky calls me right when I'm getting ready to start a video. Ty fell down. Those damn mats they had on my pickup, they get a little algae on them and they get slicker than shit. Yeah, she fell down, poked a hole in her hand on a rock. Split a little spot on her knee. It was trying to bleed too. But hey, it's not supposed to rain till like 5 o'clock now. And we got just enough time to get a bite to eat, separate the two steers we need, weigh them, and get over there. So that's what we're going to do. In the meantime, I don't know when I'm going to show you that belt sander. I just got to hope I get everything lined up so the belt stays on it right. That might be a learning curve. Maybe. We will find out. But like I said, in the meantime, get a bite to eat so we can get this done. And maybe even get to show you some of that. Don't know if you saw them or not. They didn't want to cooperate. We couldn't separate them worth of shit. So I told Ty, let's just take the two and get them up by the head gate, bring the gate behind them. And we had two more with them and they finally snuck their way out. So, and right to the top of the bridge. And my app said it wasn't going to rain till 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's trying. A lot better than it was earlier. My bad. I just showed you the shit. I didn't say what we did. Yeah, I parked a little better this time. I didn't get back near as far. First, I'm a little short, but she'll get over it. No, I was going to get you a little of the trip over there and get you a little of where we were, and we got to talking, but things went good. We used to drive through the guy's place from back to front, and it's slick and it's in the trees and it's all on an angle, and there's been a couple of times I've about gone sideways into trees, and last couple of years I've backed down the lane and comes around to where we usually drive in and just angle the trailer over and keep the truck all on the gravel, and works pretty good. They run over and I don't know, they go halfway from here to those cows, then they got to turn and go down into a little corral by his barn. He just had to walk down there and kind of go, hey guys, go inside. They went inside and he shut the gate. He likes to keep them in for about a week, where they're good and used to where their food and water is. About a week he'll let them out. They can explore the pasture. But we got that part done anyway. And either next weekend or the weekend after we'll get the last two delivered. The old boy got his knee done the 18th of December and he just graduated from the walker to the cane, and he wants to be getting around a little better than that before he has to make his way out to his barn to feed steers every day. He does the same thing too. He keeps them locked in he'll keep them in for a month or two. Doesn't let them out till things dry up a little bit. But anyway, that's most of our day, believe it or not. And yeah, the water's a little higher than it was last night. I think I showed that earlier. She's just trying to make more water. Anybody wondering, it all goes into the catch basin there and then we clean it out. And after that, it has to go through a whole bunch of grass to be able to make it anywhere else. That's what you call the natural filtration. How's that? All she's doing is hosing protein out. If you don't believe me, get some of that on your clothes and see what it takes to clean it. It takes a cleaner that actually removes protein. Oh well. Do this and park the pickup somewhere besides there, because I don't know, we either got to do it today or tomorrow. I think tomorrow. We'll have to feed the steers a bale back here. Of course, with two less, we might make it another day. I don't know. And there was another reason I had to come through there with something. I don't remember why. But either way, pickup don't need to sit there for a week like it did last time. Oh, hey. Ichabod's down in his spot again, too. He's walking away from us. See if I can zoom in on him and see him. Look right over the crossbar in the middle of the screen. He really likes that spot. I'm going to say the water's up a little more than it was when they left. So I don't remember there being that much over there. And I think there was a little more of the bridge showing. Ty said there's a couple roads on the way out here this morning that were flooded over. Why? Well, one of them is because the city of Hillsboro doesn't bother to keep their culverts cleared. 6-foot culverts that the beaver plug up, and then it rains, and then it goes over the road, and I wonder why the road floods out every year. And, well, the other way, we used to go all the time over south of Forest Grove. They've had the gates closed across that road for the last month, because that road's been underwater the whole time. It only leaves one other way. That's got a couple spots that used to flood. And I think we're supposed to have heavier rains the rest of the week, well, this coming week. But today, this afternoon, is supposed to be just like this. I'm out here in a... Yeah, here, I'll show you. I'm out here with no sleeves. Because, luck of the draw, my long sleeve and my short sleeve hickory shirts were in the wash. I'll have one of those to wear tonight. Hopefully the short sleeve one. But it is that warm out, and there's like a 5-mile-an-hour breeze, and I'm fine. It's high 50s. Told you I got it done. This isn't tight yet because I don't know where it's got to be. That's actually another set screw, and it's only pressed on. There's nothing there. Kind of interesting. That one's pressed on. This screw bottoms out against that, and this one that's the other way to set your angle. Learning as I go, right? This one, the bearing bottoms out on her edge, and then you put that on. This one has a set screw. I don't have it tightened yet, because I don't know where it's got to be yet. I got it, kind of close with the guide, but then the guide looks like it takes off over this way, so kind of shows it there too if this is straight up and down. But I'm not going to finish that today. And the screwy thing is, beforehand you could feel the bearings were just really rough. All of them. All three of them. I don't know what the hell it is. Oh, the one's on the bench. That's where it is. Get the damn things out. They're smooth. A little stiff, but smooth. Even this one. I mean, it's not going to free spin on my finger, but it's smooth. So the bearings are okay. I'll clean them up and keep them. Might have some place to put them. But yeah, I know the other one's got to be over here. Is it still in that? I didn't get that out of the wheel. And it's the same way. It's smooth. No matter how much pressure I put on it. But anyway, there, I showed you that. I am going to go finish feeding, get cleaned up, and Becky and I were going to leave. So, and of course I'll put the video up right before we leave. We're not supposed to be there that early. Walk out the door with things and forget to get rid of them. Oh, and by the way, 62 degrees today. And yeah, like I said, the wind's been blowing. I mean, it's been 5-10 miles an hour all day. It's actually more comfortable out here than it is in the shop at the moment. Because, the shop ain't set to be that warm. Crazy. I have lakefront property, and it'll be tropical here in another day or two. depending on how much rain we actually get. I mean, they're still saying we're supposed to get lots. And I was going to show you Mom's rain gauge. I didn't put that up till like the second day that we were above freezing temperatures. So it missed 2 days of rain after the snow and ice. It's at like 5 inches now, or 4.5 inches. And I don't think our other one thawed out before that one started measuring stuff. Kind of crazy there too. But anyway, I'll learn how to open this one of these days. If you hold it up long enough, you can open it. And they think it's time. They didn't care when I told them when I was in there I was gonna, well maybe they did, that's why they're ready. I told them when I was feeding in there, I said, ladies, I'm gonna go open it up. And they were all laying down, not a care in the world. Now they're all standing up waiting to come out. So, anyway, as I was starting to say, hope you all had a great Saturday. Hope everybody has a great Sunday. And thank you for watching. See what tomorrow brings. Because God knows, I never know until morning. Really, I don't even know then. Straight to them. That one's empty. That one's empty. That one's got a little tiny bit in it. So they're all going to crowd around that one. Those will probably be laying out here on the ground by morning. Probably in another hour.